If you wanna know, it's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
Hopefully, positively not. And good Thursday evening to you. And we have our own after spending 7 years. Going on 8 years on somebody else's production set. I'm on my own. Roku. I have my own Roku channel, and it's entitled Cussing Pastor Live. Cussing Pastor Live. We're also on CussingPastorTV.com for those of you that have a subscription, and I urge you to go ahead on and get a subscription, because when they put me in Facebook jail, and I'm in there every other month, at least 6-7 times a year. I'm in Facebook jail. On my main page that runs through me, I'm in Facebook jail now. I think I got about 23 more days, and that's the reason they say you can't do Facebook anymore. I want to have my own place, my own site in place, because it's ultimately coming. If we continue to deal with some of the subject matters that we're dealing with, understand Zuckerberg, or whatever his name is, over Facebook, does not mind putting black folk on there fighting and your titties hanging and they pulling out your weave and things of that nature. But understand that there is an agenda in this country that is not about positive information for black folk, unless white folk have already dissected it and said, well, that's a good nigga thing that they're saying right there. We'll let that nigga statement go. So that's the reason I built my own, and I'm building my own multimedia empire. I don't watch Empire, I build it. Okay? We're on five Facebook pages. We are on Periscope. We're on YouTube, and again with the TV channel. Dell was giving me some numbers again for Facebook, and she hasn't added all of those numbers up, but thousands of people have watched on Facebook, and thank you again. And I deal even with Instagram. The ignorance on Instagram is somewhat amazing, more so than what I see on Facebook. And it's not cursing pastor, baby. There's a difference in cursing pastor. I'm the cussing pastor. If you're going to call my name correctly. I am not the cursing pastor, because one of the things that you should learn is that there is a difference in cussing and cursing. But I don't have time to educate you on that on this evening. There are some things that I want to talk about this evening. You saw my son's show on YouTube. You think he's gonna make it? Yeah, he gonna be all right. He's a chip off the old block. Tomorrow morning, Daniel Cameron, the Attorney General for State of Kentucky, is set to release the non-indictment of the police officers tomorrow morning. So I'm sure we will talk about that on tomorrow. That subject will handle that. I got a lady. She's a first lady. And this bitch is just getting on my goddamn nerves. I don't know where the fuck this bitch is. But she wants me to make her famous. should I call this? Should I call?
Yes.
I'm gonna just call you Daddy, Dad. And baby, you call me what you will, but I don't have time to teach you. She don't like the fact that I cuss and some other things. So, and the bitch wants to be famous. So, and I want to be political. I want to be nice. This is Thaddeus Matthews. Wait. Let me make sure. Bitch, I don't even know. Bitch, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. You could wait a minute. First of all, I don't even know you. You come out of the damn blue and want to talk to me. Now, bitch, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Now, say what you gotta say.
How are you doing today?
First of all, go say what you gotta say. Cause see, you came me, and I don't even know you. Bitch, I'm giving you your opportunity to say what the fuck you want. Now say it. I ain't doing that because I'm talking to you. Now go ahead with what you got to say. Do we finna stop this call?
I come to make your day light.
I don't think, wait a minute. I don't need you to help me with my day. Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. You was attacking. You was attacking me. Now I'm giving you your opportunity. I'm giving you your opportunity. I don't need you to be my friend, and I don't give a fuck about you being my enemy. I don't care. Bitch, I called you to use you to make my motherfucking show. That's what I do with ignorant bitches. I take an ignorant bitch like you and make my motherfucking show with it. Now, folk all over the world listening to you. Baby, you got your time and date. You on the air right now. Bitch, you called it. Bitch, are you psychotic? Are you psychotic? Bitch, give me some of that motherfucking reefer you smoking, cause bitch, you fucked up. I'm giving you your opportunity to say to me whatever the fuck you want to say. Now say it. Bitch, suck my great big old dick. Suck my ass. Cause see, I give you the opportunity. You inbox me. You in my inbox attacking me, and then I give you your opportunity. Okay, let's see. Okay, waste my time with that bullshit. This bitch gets in my inbox. I don't know her, never met her. I don't even know what part of the country she's in. She gets in my inbox and she attacks me, and I don't know her. I said, baby, I don't have time to waste with you. I'm not going to make you famous, bitch. Then you got one of them weak ass voices. Yeah. You can't talk to me weak. Damn. What I hang up for? Cause it's my motherfucking show, goddammit. It's my show. I'm not gonna waste my time with a nobody. And she's a nobody to me. Damn. Cause it's her first lady or something. And I'm not gonna even give her whole name out so y'all can go to her Instagram box. That's what she's trying to do. Mm-hmm. She's trying to get followers. I've been used like that before. When that sister, I don't like to call them sisters no more. Andrew Caldwell did the same thing. Andrew's retarded. His family told me he was retarded. So, don't use me to get yourself some ratings. I'm not gonna give your name out at all, baby. I'm not gonna give your phone number out, and normally I would give your phone number out and let somebody else call you. But I'm not gonna deal with that, baby. You inbox me, cussing me out. Then when I cuss you back, you just as weak. I expected you to call me some names. I want to be a four-eyed motherfucker or something. You didn't even do it justice. Okay? You didn't even do me justice. And you're just like that other girl, Andrew Caldwell. God, okay. I'm going to go back and be civil. I'm going to go back. Woo. And she goes that first day. Yeah. I couldn't even understand you, baby. I did tell her like she wasn't shit. Now, baby, if you want me to fuck you, just say, look, go ahead on. Look, use in my inbox. Say I want some of that cussing dick. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. We didn't have to go through all of this. And I had already told you that I didn't want to be bothered with you. You wait till I go on the air to send me an inbox. And the most dangerous time to attack me is when I'm on the air and I got a microphone or a camera in front of me. That's a bad time. Baby, I might have gave you some. See, now you done cut your blessing off. You can't get no blessing now because you don't know how to receive your blessing. That's all you had to say. And I looked at the picture, you ain't got nothing but headshots. And I noticed people, when you don't do nothing but headshots on social media, you got to fuck their body.
That's not true.
That's all. You got 99 shots, and ain't nothing but your tight ass eyes and your weave on your head. Okay. I was going to bless you. I had a blessing for you. I was going to anoint your head, and your cup was going to run over. Surely goodness, and I wasn't going to have no mercy to follow you all the days of your life. Now, can I be intelligent? Can I go back and try to do an intelligent show? Here's somebody said that's not true. Then why y'all don't put no body shots up? When I'm looking at women, I don't want to just see your face.
Because you want everybody to see your body?
All right, why, Miss Lying, I'm lying. Why am I lying? No, all right, and these women saying, see, these are women that probably just do their head shot. Men, when they looking at you, and you put your picture on social media, we want to see what the rest of you look like. Okay? It has some cute faces.
So we supposed to sprawl up like the girls on Instagram.
No, we didn't take the scrub. Some of them on Instagram. She's a model. She got a nice ass and all that, but when she opened her mouth, okay, yeah. When she opened her mouth, I don't like to hear her talk. Okay. This girl was talking. She was talking the other week about this man.
I already know.
Her period. So about it, but it wasn't that. It's just her voice. Okay. But the finest motherfucker on there to me thus far is two of them that's fine. One of them I kind of liked real nice. Big Son, if you on there, baby, you know I love you. I like you. Big old thick, brown skinned, voluptuous, big titties, wide ass, and she's intelligent. She's intelligent. And then that other girl, Dominique Chin. If that ain't a fine motherfucker, I'll bless you. Woo! Like Paulette says, I have a lot of headshots and I ain't looking bad at all. Okay. They got real defensive over that. Okay. This bitch said, I don't need a dime, just your time to piss your crazy ass off. Bitch, I got fuck with money that piss me off. So I ain't finna be fucking with no bitch I don't even know. Thank you, baby. Yeah, Dominique Chan. I'm sorry. Right now, she it. She it. Danielle the Great. Wait, you cheating on me, baby? I don't know you, baby. I don't know what your ass looks like. Now I'm an ass man. Okay, I am an ass man. Uh, sounds like if you got some of them, you won't be on air for a while. Yes, I would. Shit, I fuck and then go to work. You don't stop. You don't stop working because you're fucking, do you? Shit. She from Houston. She looked like that in person too. You seen Dominique? That girl's so fine. God damn. Ooh, and she light skinned. Come to church Sunday. I'm preaching Sunday. Come on. Um, but anyway, so much for that. I came to have a very intelligent and intellectual, philosophical show on today. Yeah, but she's a beautiful. She is a very attractive woman. I mean, beautiful woman. Beautiful, beautiful woman. But Vixen, I love you now. And then there's a girl from Memphis on there. What's that? It ain't Juicy or something. It's something. It ain't Juicy. It's too juicy. It's some kind of juicy. Now I call you a bitch. I call you a bitch. Okay. In fact, bitch, I tell you what we'll do. Since you don't like my show and what I say on my show, we don't even have to worry about you being here no more. Slender Exa, I'm really attracted to LOL. Now let's go on with the show. I'm so excited. Maybe if you were in my presence, you would be excited. Am I not an excitable man, Dale?
You are.
You didn't say it with no enthusiasm. You said that like that's what I expect you to say. I expect you to tell the truth. Am I not a very excitable man?
I said you are. What you supposed to say? Like a cheerleader.
Yeah, like a cheerleader.
You are.
Fuck you, Dale. Good God. Almighty. Yeah. And I'm a pastor that loves women. I'm sorry. If your pastor don't like a big booty girl, he sure enough likes a big booty boy. I don't care whether he's a bishop. Charles Blake, the presiding bishop of the Churches of God in Christ. Well, they had some questions about him, but I believe he. Okay, I ain't gonna stop. See, okay. You best friends for real. I'm best friends with who? Oh Lord. I need to come on and be intelligent. I got some real serious shit.
And you've been working on it too.
I've been sitting at my desk. I got papers and shit. See? I got papers and shit. I got papers and shit. See? I got papers and shit. While I was sitting over there, I'm going to come on there and be intellectual. Be like Walter Cronkite. You already know who Walter Cronkite is.
I do know who Walter Cronkite is.
You don't know to remember Walter Cronkite? Yeah. And that's the way it is. All right. Oh, that's me and your best friends, really. We are. Dale is my best friend. Dale knows some things about me that don't nobody else know. Ooh. Lord hammers. All right. Can I go and be intelligent now? I want to be intelligent and intellectual. I ain't gonna let nobody else bother me, and I don't get no bill collectors to call me. What's wrong? Okay. This time, in my morning show, you know who Walter Cronkite is, and you 32? Hell, Your woman has been talking about, am I talking about juicy fruit? No, that her name is Tangy. I mean, the girl here in Memphis, I ain't Tangy's a nice big booty girl too. But this girl right here in Memphis, she lives here in Memphis. The only woman I'm nice to is Dale. Well, I ain't got no reason to be nice to you. I don't know you. I ain't never been bad to you, baby. So don't say that's the only one. I've been nice to a lot of women in my life. I'm nice to a lot of women now. But don't say this is a television show. Okay? Thousands of people are watching me right now. And if you don't like my demeanor, okay, that's fine. I understand you. But you here every day, baby. You enjoy watching me. I got to come back to Houston. We hit the turkey leg hook next time. Hey man, I'm looking. I'm looking for doing that. How you doing, man? You remember the guy? What's your real name? Last name Wood.
Yeah, I know what.
He was with us when I was in Houston. Al Rucker. Yeah, I enjoyed being down in Houston. I was probably back to be in a play. I spoke in the play, and then the
COVID hit.
pandemic hit. I was gonna get to play me. I can do that. I know how to play me, but I enjoyed myself, man. When I was in Houston, I'm looking forward to coming back. I still want to be in the play now. I memorized my lines and everything. I did. I had memorized my line. I was gonna do my Broadway
Debut.
debut. Oh, said Dominic lives there. Just let me meet them. Just let my eyes behold her when I come back to Houston. But they have a radio show there, and I came to be on uh, their television show. Man, I showed like a tape of that. I have plenty of pictures of when we were down there. You know, doing a play when the world gets back to normal, then you ain't gonna be doing it. Because I think that the condition that we're in now, we are going to remain in this pandemic situation for a while. Thank you, man. If you don't have my address, go to my DM and I'll send you the address to send it to. I think that we're in this thing that we're in now for a while. Okay, I think it's profitable for some people,
Yeah.
but many of you have not learned how to survive in this pandemic situation. What the pandemic did for me, it caused me to change my game. Okay, it caused me to change the way I'm doing things. We've been doing socially distanced comedy shows at a movie theater, but that's not profitable for a play. So if it ain't, it's not. It's social distancing is not a process. Period. Let me give you something, and I guess I'll just go on into a flow. There are a lot of churches that will close down, will not be able to make it. I'm grateful that God knew that this thing was coming and that I had a massive building with a few people in it. And had I been in that building was costing me with all of the expenses a month, and I was doing it basically out of my pocket, was costing me $6,000 to $8,000 every month out of my pocket. It was draining me financially, but I was going to hold on to the ministry in that building. Well, God saw fit to let the walls start to looking like it was going to cave in, started raining in the building, and me and the landlord of the building fell out. We got real ugly. And I moved into the building that I'm in now, not near as large as where I was, but it's very comfortable to my pocket. Because see, here's the thing that I have. As big as my name is in the city of Memphis, I've been in broadcasting on radio and TV 40 years. Everybody knows me. I can't go down the street because I drive a purple truck. It's my marquee. My favorite color is purple. Okay? That's my favorite. It dignifies us royalty. That's purple. Purple is my color. And I was passing by a pub this evening. And the white folk, Daddy us. Okay. Stop and have a beer with us. And I was on my way to get something to eat. I ain't got that. Cuss for us. So I gave him a little cussing. Okay. This is what I call, this is show business. And a lot of people cannot differentiate between my being the pastor and the show business. The show business is what pays my bills. Well, let me go back to the churches, and this is probably going to happen around the country. There were many churches that closed up during the pandemic. 3, 4, 5 months they did open. Well, I've been open every Sunday. Nobody here has caught no COVID or nothing. But I don't have a lot of folk on Sunday. There'll be folk that come on and I'm preaching on Sunday. My biggest congregation on Sundays is social media. I'll do 1,500, 1,600 or more on a Sunday. That's a mega ministry right there. But I don't get no money. I pay the bills here. So when you hear folks saying that preachers get all the money, maybe some of them do. I don't get none. I pay the bills. Okay? But there are churches here in Memphis with mortgages, monthly mortgages of $50,000 and $60,000 for the church note. $50,000 or $60,000 for the church note. The pastor make $1,000, $1,500. Some pastors $2,000 a Sunday. The organ man get some. The drummer man, the guitar man. You got a payroll on Sundays of $5,000, $6,000, along with the mortgage. Now, since the pandemic been going on, check Facebook for me. Since the pandemic been going on, there. Check. Oh, I ain't got it here. I don't know what. Folk are not going to church. Now, you're going to get black folk that for the first while and they Jesus happy, they're going to pay some tithes and offerings. But the longer they stay out of the building, they don't give money. Or if they were given $100 a Sunday, they reduce it down to $50. Then they reduce it down to $25. Then they reduce it down to nothing at all. Did the Lord intend for the church to be an industry? What do you call an industry? You're asking the question, does the Lord intend for there to be money in the church? Yes. If you know your Bible and you do your reading, when Jesus and the 12 were going from place to place, Jesus had a treasurer. Okay? Don't get it twisted. The church is a business. If anybody tells you that the church is not a business, they are lying to you. Okay? It's a business. This building that I'm in is a business. How is it a business? Well, it's got a note I got to pay every month. Light, gas, and water come every month. Any of the other essentials that is needed for ministry comes through you having some money to pay your bills. You got to have some money to pay your bills. And this woman's still bugging me. Am I going back? You got to have some money in the church. Okay? I don't get no salary. We calculated last year at the end of 2019. This ministry has been in effect how long now?
4 years.
4 years, okay. Ooh. Been in effect 4 years. 4 years. In the 4 years that we have been in effect, how much money had I given? $304,000 of my own money. Okay? $304,000 of my own ministry I had given for ministry. Hadn't taken in half of that. I hadn't taken in 2% of that.
I'm taking in 1%.
I ain't taking in 1% of that. My offering Sunday, which was a good Sunday, $230. The Sunday before that, right at $100. I'm watching people all over the country watching me. But y'all ain't saying nothing. The folk here giving nickels and dimes or the 20s and 25 ain't but 4, 5 folk shit. Because in this city, there is a thing that says Thaddeus Matthews is taboo. He's got an occult. We don't like him. Things as far as the church and ministers are concerned in this city over the years. Okay. So I understand. I had to understand that, and Dale tells me I'm a tele-evangelist. Then I can do that from in here. Okay, but here's the thing. I made a promise to God of what I was going to do. And I didn't know how much money I asked because I hadn't counted it. That's Dale's job, and I wish he hadn't told me, because then I got mad. I looked at, last summer I fed 1,000 people. Okay? 1,000 people. Not one of those 1,000 people, and I'm talking about families, not individuals, 1,000 families last summer. 1,000. We gave them all groceries, bags of groceries. I didn't even know the people knew what a church was, but we had lines of cars around the building. They were there to get something free, but they didn't come to hear me preach. Hell, and I can preach. I ain't no slouch at all. But the thing was, pastors in this city, black pastors, had told folk not to come to hear me. So when you come on the page and say, sound like the church empty on Sunday, hell it is. Some people, 5, 6 people. Hell, if I get 10 people in here, I ain't gonna know what to do. If I ever get 50 folk at one time in here on a Sunday morning, we should be here all day. I'm gonna have to try to get all the sermons out of me I got in me, because they ain't gonna never come back. So I got a faithful few. And they do the best they can financially. But because of my realness, because I say I like pussy, they all fuck it. Every pastor in this town, married and single, they fucking somebody. Yeah. When I go to the bar, I got preachers that go to the bar. They don't want people to know who you fooling. First of all, drinking is not a sin. Jesus turned water to wine. And the story says, when you read that he had the best wine. Yeah, the man that was heading the wedding said, oh, y'all say the best wine
For last.
for last. Okay. I adopted last Christmas a whole senior citizen, well, it's not a senior, it's a rehab center. So it was a young folk and some old folk. Okay? So there were 100 residents in this facility. I told the people there, find out what these 100 people want for Christmas. You ain't got to limit it to no gloves. There were people that wanted gloves and shoes together, the robes. We supplied the whole center with what they wanted. Everything that they wanted. It was one of the most joyous occasions that I had. To see the less fortunate appreciate you, while folk that you buried, folk that you done fed, folk that you've been a mentor to, folk that you talked them out of destroying themselves, are the ones that are talking about you. So I just keep on doing what I'm doing. I got folk mad now because I'm building my own multimedia thing and I didn't ask nobody's permission. Can I? When I started a church, I didn't ask other preachers, may I? You know, they like you to meet with them and, well, young man, I think that you're going to be all right. They ain't going to give you no money. And I don't ask permission. I do it. If God has already given me the okay. And I get mad at God too. Ooh, I get mad because I said, Lord, I could have took my $304,000 and did some other things. But I ain't missed nothing, man. I have not missed nothing in life except some rest and a vacation. Okay. I'm going to take you one. You ain't got no 5 weeks.
I missed 5 vacations.
You miss what?
5 vacations.
How you miss 5 vacations?
I ain't got no vacations.
You ain't no vacations. You start working with me.
Oh, that's 5.
You ain't gonna get no 5 weeks. Fuck who gonna run all this shit here? I tell you what, when you learn me, teach me how to run all this shit here, we'll ease you 1 vacation in. But you're gonna have to be on call. So when I fuck up,
I gotta have my laptop with me.
yeah, you gotta have your laptop with you. Okay. And the delivery, hell, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me go into something else on the show. This woman is very annoying. She is. She is. But if I give her any more, if I start letting y'all call her, it's going to feed her ego. So fuck her. And that's probably what you want me to do anyway. And girl, you're missing quite a blessing. Quite a blessing. Don't even worry about her name. Her name is not important. Who she is not important. She's just looking for some clout. And that's what it is. No, I don't need your cuss out. Just let her go. Yeah, she wants some of my goody good. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. She just needs some affection, some attention. If she listens to me playing the blues, she probably wets her panties every morning. I got a record I start playing called How Sweet Is Your Candy. That's a good. You like that record? How sweet is your candy? It's a nice record. Woo. No, I don't want to give it to her, baby. I want to give it to you. Okay. Now does that make you feel good? Have I thought about getting on OnlyFans? What the hell is OnlyFans? I don't need OnlyFans, baby. I got my own website. Okay. I got my own website. What the?
OnlyFans is nasty. That's R-rated. They trying to be funny.
I'm nasty. I know.
You gonna show you?
I know. I'm
You gonna
nasty.
show your stuff?
Yes.
No, you ain't.
I'm gonna take that picture of me in that robe and put it on the page. So y'all want to see me in my section. Put the white robe on there. OnlyFans is where they pay you offerings to show that godly thing. Oh!
I told you, so you ain't believe
It's
me.
called godly thing. Hey! My rod and myself, it'll protect you. Okay, let me get into this program. Now see, when I do my page, I get my money right away. I don't want no. Oh no, the one in the bed. You ever seen the one in the bed, girl?
I told you it was going around.
Folks have seen that picture?
Yes.
Ain't they putting it up the damn is
Not really.
Is they already seen it?
They've already seen that one.
Which one? In the black robe in the bed?
The
Or
white.
the one with my chest out?
The white robe.
When they seen the white robe.
With your little skin 30 up there.
Oh. Where you peep it up under the robe and
They
trying to see what's under there.
Yeah, that's going around.
Yeah. No. We're going to have to put my stuff on my page. Yeah. For commercial break. And still folk talking about my sexiness. Yeah. All right. We're going to get ready to take a commercial break. And then we're going to come back and we're going to I want to deal with the Proud Boys.
Bubble bars. Everyone has soap that they like. But why is they're hypoallergenic and they have organic ingredients. They're homemade and packaged with love. Bubble bars. The scents are hint of mint, fresh and clean, dandy candy, tropical treat, citrus craze, berry bliss, tutti frutti, flora fortress, and herbal homefront. Why don't you try a bubble bar? Order online or on Facebook.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Raymond Matthews, and I want to invite everybody to check out my new show, Real Talk with Ray, coming very soon to Cussing Pastor Live TV. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of controversial topics, like you deadbeat husbands who think you're supposed to go 50-50 with your wife, but still want to be the head of the house. She got to pay her half the light bill. You got to pay your half the light bill. But now one of y'all ain't got y'all half, so it's dark on half the house. And you women who can't keep no man because you got these smart-ass mouths. Oh, and my personal favorite is you broke dudes who always want a woman to lay down with you, but you ain't never got no money on nothing. So tune in. You're not going to want to miss this show. Real Talk with Ray, coming soon to Cussing Pastor Live TV.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy. One, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself, you can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826-6447.
I was helping my coworker get her son out of jail, and a friend of mine referred us to Tiger Bonding Company. Neither one of us knew what to do to get the process started. The staff at Tiger Bonding informed us of what was required and professionally guided us through the process. The agents at Tiger Bonding turned a stressful situation into a pleasant experience. I recommend to anybody that needs the service of a bail bond company to call the dependable and reliable Tiger Bonding.
Are you looking to relocate your home or your business? Do you need someone that's professional, affordable, and reliable? Then you need to call Movers and More at 331-0063, 901-331-0063. Movers and More specializes in both commercial and residential relocation. They have 25 years of experience and are open 7 days a week. They also offer free estimate and offer local and long distance moving. Call Movers and More 901-331-0063. 901-331-0063.
Sweet Flame Candles by Brittany. Do you need to relax after a hard day's work? Are you looking to distress from the worries of the world? Run you a bubble bath and light a candle. A Sweet Flame Candle. Sweet Flame candles are hand poured and have up to 60 hours of burn time. They have high quality fragrance and a variety of scents: strawberry shortcake, lush linen, coconut lime, just to name a few. Buy 2 and save 10%. Buy 3 or more and get free shipping. Candles provide comfort and relaxation, and they add ambience to any event. Sweet Flame Candles is Black owned by Brittany Matthews. To purchase your candle, call 615-573-6657 or go to www.sweetflame-candle.myshopify.
All right, we are back. Let me get into something that is important as we are coming up on time for the presidential elections and things of that nature. And the statements of Donald Trump on the other night. And I noticed this morning that there were some people who stole what I said and made a t-shirt out of it. But I guess that's all right. When I said, don't let Donald Trump get your ass whooped. Timo, he's already gone. But this president is a racist. And I think that the more and more we listen to him, he's an uncontrollable racist now. Okay? He's uncontrollable. He speaks without talking to anyone. He says, the question is asked. Someone said Donald Trump said he's donating $500 billion to the black community. From where? It ain't his pockets, because we know he ain't got the money that he says that he has. And please understand that Donald Trump is going to tell the black community anything that the black community thinks that they want to hear if the black community is going to accept him and vote for him. Donald Trump knows that he's losing this race. And now is by any means necessary. Any means necessary. He'll tell you that he's going to give every house $100,000 so that you can fall for the lies that Donald Trump has to tell you. The question was asked of Donald to denounce white supremacy. He refuses to do that. This has even shook up Republicans. Mitch McConnell came out against Donald Trump not disassociating himself from white supremacists. Now, remember that all of these senators and all of these congresspersons basically are running for office. You got Mitch McConnell. Is Mitch in Kentucky? But a lot of these people are running in majority black districts. And right now, to anger the black vote is foolish. Okay? There are there are Republicans who are easing themselves away from Donald because it is not politically feasible for them to do that. Okay? It's not feasible. I'm waiting for Tim Scott, the only black senator who's a Republican. I'm waiting for him to come out and say, it's a shame. How can the President of the United States not disassociate himself from white supremacy? The Proud Boys. He tells the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. Now here's the question. Is this president trying to initiate a race war in this country? Tim Scott says, yeah, you're right. He must have misspoken. If he don't correct it, well, okay, he meant it. No, motherfucker, you supposed to be mad. As a black man, there should be some anger. See, I couldn't be no senator. I cuss. Because I need to call the president a motherfucker. Motherfucker, what? Come on. Motherfucker, you gonna stand there in my presence and say that white supremacy is okay? No, motherfucker, no. Tim Scott, that's what you're supposed to be saying. And technically you're right. The race war has already begun. You're right, darling. You're right. The race war has already started. It just has not started in the area that we expect it to be. And I'm talking about just violence in every city all over the country. But isn't it already there? Isn't it already? Somebody says the race war never ended. But we are not ready for it. We are not preparing ourselves for the race war. We act like everything is all right. I was reading, I pulled 17 pages. And I guess I'm going to really deal with that at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I got an hour on that. When we look at the Proud Boys, this is a organization. It wasn't just something he was saying about proud white folk. They're a violent individual. And let me give you a fact about the Proud Boys. It's the niggas in the Proud Boys. You better hear me. It's some Hispanics in the Proud Boys. They are against Islam. They're transphobic. They're anti-immigration. Some members expose white supremacy and anti-Semitic idolatries. And they engage in violence. a real organization. There are chapters all over the country, ladies and gentlemen. The Proud Boys represent an unconventional strain of American right-wing extremists. While the group can be described as violent, nationalistic, Islamophobic, transphobic, its members represent a range of ethnic backgrounds, and its leaders vehemently protest any allegations of racism. The founder is a guy by the name of Gabe Wilson, when the SPLC designated the Proud Boys as a hate group. Back in his own words, the Proud Boys are a pro-Western fraternity, essentially a drinking club dedicated to male bonding, socializing, and the celebration of all things related to Western culture. In reality, the Proud Boys bear many of the hallmarks of a gang, and its members have taken in multiple acts of brutal violence and intimidation. While the Proud Boys insist that they only act in self-defense, several incidents, including one in which two members of the group were convicted of attempted gang assault, attempted assault, and riot, they want you to believe that they have a peaceful nature. Well, look, let me share something for you, Black America. And I was reading here what somebody says, which I bring up some good points at times. They're teaching their kids how to shoot. We're teaching our kids how to twerk and buy Jordans. Priorities are backwards as hell. What y'all gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The race war, as Yvette said on here, has already started. What you gonna do? November 13th, if Donald Trump loses, there will be violence in this city, in your city, in this nation. Because the philosophy of white supremacy, which never went away, has now been promoted by the President of the United States. And if he wins, you'll still see the same thing. He's told his members, his gang members, to go to the polls and watch. Who do you think they're watching? Us? But what you gonna do? We can't depend on black leadership to do anything for us or prepare us for anything. I am out of this church. I'm sponsoring you got that information on the gun class? You need to get weapons. I'm promoting a gun class and going to have a gun class with one of my security persons owns a security company and a firearm class. You need to get licensed to carry a weapon. It's gone. We're going to do a gun class on the 10th of this month. Yeah. We're doing for $80 cash. We're going to do this. I need you to write it out for me or text it out for me so that I can put it on the radio in the morning. We're going to the gun range on the 10th of October. That's next Saturday. When is that? Next Saturday. Next Saturday. Go to the gun range. See, y'all got to put the Bible down. Ooh, Lord, did he say that? Is Tennessee? No, Tennessee is not open carry. No. Tennessee is not an open carry. But for $80, you're going to go to the class. You're going to learn what the laws are here in the state of Tennessee. And you're going to go to the gun range. That's what we're going to do here at this church. Y'all don't need to tell me where to go. We got our own places. I've got a person that is licensed. One of my security guys owns his own security company. You got to protect yourself. And I never thought that from the radio or from the TV that I would ever have to say this. It's some crazy white folk. And here's the thing about crazy white folk. One of the things in a race war that we will have to worry about, yes, it's black owned. God damn. Do you think I go, see, now I want you to have some logic here. If we're going to have a race war, why would I go to the white gun company to teach black folk how to fight or how to shoot? Come on now. I'm pro-black business. We got to prepare ourselves. Okay. Tennessee is not an open carry. But, and I forget the law right now because I'm trying to think of it, where your car becomes, you have a right to have a weapon in your house.
Castle.
The castle law. Thank you, Dale. The castle law. The castle law allows you to be able to carry a weapon in your vehicle. That your vehicle becomes an extension of your home. All of this will be in the class on next Saturday. It's $80. It's $80 cash. It goes to the school. Don't come to me. Don't come to the church. Okay. Dale is an expert marksman. She gets about 80. She gets about 95 to 98 every time she shoots. Okay. There's some crazy white folk in the world. I'm sorry if they were already crazy. Now the president has given them the okay to be insane. Okay. What I made sure with Dale as working as a form of security, and she ain't telling somebody I got it. that she's licensed, got a badge. She's licensed not as just a person that can carry a gun, but she's licensed as a security person with the state of Tennessee because she's always in my presence. And our thing is kill the motherfucker. Okay, kill the motherfucker, and I'll get you lawyer. We'll get out the shit. Just shoot that motherfucker and make sure he dead. We don't shoot the wound, we shoot to kill. But I want to give you something, though. I want to give you something. And you better understand this. That the deeper that this thing gets in this country, you got to watch the whites that join your black organizations. It's called infiltration. You got to watch the folk that infiltrate your particular organization, who you build your trust on. I am not sold on either candidate. But I must say that Donald Trump needs to go. Donald Trump needs to go. And I'm probably killing my advertising dollars that I'm going to get. I was hoping to get. Okay. Oh, Joe, you're being a fool. We didn't need to shoot nobody in this studio. We handled that. We put his ass out. You know when to shoot and when not to shoot. He was no threat. He has to go. Man, you're about to get pulled off the page. In fact, you are. Because the brother wasn't going to do knowing what he did and get put out the studio. Let me share something with you. Let me share something with you. We're living in some serious times right now. And some of this is stuff that you would believe off of TV. Okay. Donald Trump needs to go. You need to go and vote. Okay. He already blocked. You need to go and vote. Like you've never voted before, you need to go. You need to find out when your deadline is to register to vote. And I don't know whether the deadline has come here in this county or not. Early voting starts in about 2 weeks here in the city of Memphis. I don't know whether your area has early voting or not. You're going to have an issue with these ballots. The ballots are going to be an issue. And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't expect a decision to be made on November 3rd. I see white folk distancing themselves from Donald Trump. Put the phone number out there, damn. I do see white folks trying to distance themselves from Donald Trump. I have not, and I don't know whether they've been friended yet. I have not seen one Donald Trump sign in the city today. And I left here to go have lunch in an area that would take me through a predominant white area off of Poplar. I saw some Biden yard signs, but I haven't seen any Trump signs. Yes, Paulette, he's a bigger threat now than he ever was. We found out he ain't got as much money as he says that he has. That he fears losing. He is psychotic. The President of the United States is psychotic. I don't believe that this confirmation of this woman that he's chosen for the Supreme Court will take place prior to the election. I just don't believe it. I believe that, and hope will do something to block that. You want to talk about it? You got an opinion on what we're talking about right now, and I don't have time to go through all of this that I've got here on the Proud Boys. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. As we are facing a race war in this country, a bigger than what we already know is going on, because there is a war between the races going on now. What do you propose that black folk do? What is it that you think should be a part of the strategy of black folk when it comes to dealing with a race war, white supremacy? How do we tell the good whites from the bad whites? How do we tell the good blacks from the bad blacks? Because they will give a nigga a Cadillac to be a snitch. In Texas, they said that y'all will have one drop off. I need to figure out, because as big as Texas is, I'm trying to figure out what does he mean when he said that there is going to be one drop off. Somebody says I've been seeing Trump signs everywhere in my country ass town. I haven't seen any in Memphis, and I'm surprised. I'm totally surprised. And people, I agree with you, brother. This election really ain't about Biden and Harris. It's about protecting the rights of the vulnerable, us. I agree with you. I'd like to talk with you too. 901-2239. Okay. 901-231-9239. Look, Pookie at the house needs to make sure he's registered to vote. Then he needs to go and vote. Okay? He needs to go and vote. You can't stay at the house and make a change. You can't just talk about it and make a change. You're going to physically have to go out and vote. You're going to have to. Somebody give me a call. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. Then I see the stripper poles commercial. I've heard about it. Is it a real commercial? You gotta vote. You gotta wheel your old grandmama to the polls and vote. Your one-legged daddy, get him some crutches. Gotta go to the polls. I am expecting November 3rd to be a very explosive night. It is very, they say if you don't put the mail in the ballot in the second envelope, it won't count. I think that that's where one of the problems is going to come in. One of your major problems in this election is going to be with the ballots. So you've got early voting. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that PSA. I'd like to run that PSA.
To accept, press 1.
Go ahead. What's up, man? I can't hear you, brother.
I said, we know it's a problem somewhere going on because it's hard to find ammunition. I done went to Academy Sports 3 days. They get a
It's hard for you to find what? What is that?
Ammunition.
ammunition.
Okay.
I done went to Academy Sports 3 days. They get a truck on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Have you been out to the gun shop?
Yeah. And it's just hard to find it. But I think Academy Sports up to something. Because I done went 3 days. They get a truck. I go every day. I mean, that 15 minutes after
They ain't gonna sell you none, partner. Right?
Do what now?
He said he go there 15 minutes after the truck then dropped it off, and they said they ain't got no ammunition. They ain't gonna sell him none.
The man, I want you to have no bullets. You went to the pawn shop? Let me ask you, you're a police officer here in the city of Memphis.
Yes, sir.
What are you hearing white police officers say? Or are they being very quiet right now?
But they being kind of quiet. But you already know you got to tell bad when you ride with somebody down on the squad car. You know, you can just tell the difference. The major different stuff you can tell the difference. They ain't gonna dare say nothing about it, but you can tell that. Hey, man, I told my son, stop that ain't they gonna be bullshit to my way, you know, crime bad shit, crime look bad.
Yeah. Are you in a one-man car or a two-man car?
Most of the time I'm in a 2-man car.
Okay. You must be a rookie. Okay.
I can tell the difference. You know, we ride around in Whitehaven and I can tell the difference what's going on here. They always hit me with the, you know, I always hit you with the, you know, they might get some ammo for the crime, but we already know what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm telling everybody, you need to have your weapons available. Okay? You need to have your weapons available because it's going to get ugly in this country, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
I ain't trying to sound like I'm boss or something. That made off the team, got me a couple of kills, a couple of shots. I ain't nothing with nobody. They don't know nobody but me.
Right. And the Lord told you, be ye also ready.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. I appreciate it, man.
All right, thanks,
All right. Yeah. We are at war. Look, let me share something with you. That's one of the reasons that it's important for us to have black communications companies. It's important for me to be able to have my own TV channel. It's important to me to have my own website so that if they cut our communications with social media, y'all ain't got nothing to do. Okay? Somebody send me something. Look, let me share something with you. Get your young people mind straight too. Understand, if they get a bunch of us in jail, it's less of us on the street. Okay? This thing is for real. If all our young folk in jail, if they get in jail during this period, it's going to be hard to get them out of jail. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are in a war. That's the reason I got I keep telling you, this is the reason our communications here is important. Because we can say here, I can say here what they ain't going to say on regular TV. They can't say it. Their bosses won't let black folk tell it like it is on regular radio and regular TV. Okay? You can't say it. There's meetings in broadcast rooms, conference rooms, program directors and producers. Your children they need to know how to shoot. We have to learn some survival too. I'm gonna be in bad shape eating. I'm gonna have to learn how to kill a rabbit and skin it, or go fishing or something.
You don't know how to fish?
No. No, I don't know how to fish.
You better hang with me. Because I don't eat.
They don't know how to fish.
I know how to fish. I know how to hunt.
You been camping too?
I have been camping.
I can shoot.
How to start a fire?
Huh? Do I know how to start a fire? With a match?
No.
What?
Who would? I mean, we're going to have matches and lighters, but in bad case scenario, you know how to rub some sticks?
Rub some sticks together.
Pop a rock?
I wasn't a Boy Scout.
I wasn't no Boy Scout either.
Damn.
You gonna pop a rock and start a fire?
No.
What was you doing being managed?
We had a stove at the house.
We weren't at the house.
Well, where y'all at? I ain't never been out no goddamn woods. Shit, what the fuck I want to go out in the woods for?
But you know what was
Few
funny?
times I've been in the woods, it wasn't about no fire.
All my life, my folks have talked about this. All my life.
Your family's talking about what, a race war?
Mm-hmm, all my life. And that's why.
Talk about here.
And that's why I know all these things.
So your family has always talked about.
Has always mentioned the race war as far as I can remember.
And why did your people believe that there was going to be a race war?
The reasoning, I don't know. I'm talking about all my life. I was 4 or 5 years old. Okay. Hearing, you need to know how to start a fire. You need to know how to skin a rabbit. You need to know how to scale a fish. You need to know how to preserve food, preserve peaches. And I was like, come on in here so you can know how to cook. And I was like, okay, dog, why? But now I'm like, I'm glad I know how to do all that stuff.
I don't know how to do none of that shit.
Fishing, because you scale regular fish, but you have
to
skin.
I'm coming to your house.
Have to skin catfish. Yeah, okay, you're welcome. But I'm just laughing. But yeah.
But I mean, we're laughing about it. But y'all, this is a very serious matter. These white folk ain't playing. I swear for God, they ain't playing. And there are some white folk that's ready and been waiting to shoot some niggas. And Skokie, you brought up a point. That's why our grandmothers canned everything.
Mm-hmm. They weren't playing about that.
Okay.
Preserves. I said we know how to preserve.
Mm-hmm. Man. Call me, y'all. 901-231-9223. Now, I got 28 minutes 11. 912319239. This black woman on Facebook said she didn't need no gun and that she had her Bible to protect her. Was that Peter and John that Jesus told to put down to pick up the staff?
No.
Find that verse for me. Baby, you're going to need more than the Bible. Okay? You're going to need more Peter. Yeah. You're going to need more than that. I tried to invite you to go fishing with me, Pastor, but you weren't hearing that we had to go in these woods and kill a deer. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You said, well, pick up your staff?
Yeah, that's a scripture, and I can't think of it right now.
Because all I'm seeing is Exodus.
Well, I'll find it. They done went out and went out there to the people trying to be godly. You tell me, shit, you better pick up you better get you a weapon. See, it's all right to love the Lord, but the Lord gave you some abilities, and He gives you an ability to protect thine own ass. Okay? To thine own ass be true. You need to have a plan. Okay? You better have a plan.
Oh, that's Mark, where Jesus told them to go about their journey and don't take nothing but a staff.
Don't take nothing but a staff. Give me the preceding verse.
Mark.
Read!
Mark 6:7-13.
Read.
And He summoned the 12 and began to send them out in pairs.
You sound like one of the ladies at church. Go ahead.
I've done this before.
Uh-huh.
And gave them authority over the unclean spirits.
Uh-huh.
And He instructed them that they had no money in their belt, but to wear sandals. And He added, do not put on 2 tunics. Keep going.
No, that's enough. You better have your weapon. The Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes that there is a time for war. Okay? See, when you talk about wars and rumors of wars, there's going to be wars and there's going to be conversations of war. That's what a rumor is. Okay? You sound like one of them sisters.
Yes, I did.
Morning. You did that at Pearly Gate?
At Pearly Gate.
Read! Huh? There is a time for war, and you got to get ready to put on your war clothes, and that don't mean being on your knees. They can cut your damn head off on your knees. Get up off your ass and be ready to fight. I'm going to pray. Well, you keep on praying. I'm going to fight. I'm going to save my ass. If the enemy come at me, now he lay me down to sleep and I pray the Lord my soul. Hell no. I'm going to try to kill your ass before you kill me. Let me tell you something. And you might not hear a lot of preachers say this. But it comes a time, it's killing time. Lord, don't make me preach that. You know what this is. Go ahead, brother.
How you doing, Daddy?
I'm doing great, brother.
Yeah, Pastor, listen, man. I understand exactly what you're talking about. I'm a man from the streets, but now I'm a man of God. I'm 30
Mm-hmm.
I got a daughter that's 16. She just had my grandbaby on the day that my wife died. And I just had a son on the day that my wife was born about a year ago. But everything that happened, I want to say before I say it, I know it's all in God's plan just because, numbers and dates and all that don't lie. I see the signs. I try not to ignore them. But like I said, I'm a man from the street. I got a daughter, who's pregnant. I also got 3 other daughters. And, when you talk about war, I was good in the streets, man. It never got that serious with me. It happened a couple times my way younger years. But like I said, I'm 37. It was stuff that we didn't deal with like that. We grew up in the streets and we never think. But when I was raising my kids after my wife died, my 2 daughters, before I got with my wife now, it's like, yeah, my daughter would tell me when she run away, and I listened to your sermon about why girls run away. I didn't understand why she was running away because I was bossed up, bought a house, everybody got their own space, and I'm like, why are you running away trying to keep in the hood when it's harassing about you? But it's just like you said, they was chasing dick, and I'm sorry to say on the
That's it.
that's what she was chasing. It's a girl, not to say it derogatory way, but she's a girl, But man, she would tell me, I'd say, look, if I gotta come with the strap to look for you, I will. You my daughter, you're 15, I'm responsible for you. She told me, Daddy, that got guns too. And when you talk about war, it's like I said, I want to be a man of God, but it's just certain things that you can't detach yourself from being from the street.
Well, bro, let's straighten some things out. What does being a man of God mean not fighting? Huh? The Bible always tells you put on the full armor, doesn't it? To fight the wild. Does it not tell you put on the full armor and fight the wilds of the devil?
Yeah.
Okay? When they come at you, they come to steal, kill, and to destroy you. You have the right, the God-given right, to protect the one thing that God gave you that can't nobody take unless it's His will, and that's your life. Okay? And don't get so heavenly until you ain't no earthly good. You have the power. You got a 16-year-old daughter, you got a wife, and if the enemy comes, I don't care if it's a black enemy or a white enemy or a blue enemy, and that enemy comes to hurt your family, you are less than a man to stand there and talk about, oh, Jesus, won't you come by right now? Oh, we need you right now, Jesus. Stop the man from killing my wife. No, you killed him dead, brother.
Thank you.
Okay? And in the name of Jesus, I take your life.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I was saying in my head. It was like, with the norm, with the churches and these gay-ass preachers. Man, if you have ever heard, I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and there's a pastor up here named Pastor Strickland. Strickland. Look him up, brother. Look him up. That man is wild. He's a devil. You know what I'm saying? He did some crazy things. Look him up. A couple people done did shit about him. But before I sit here and listen to these church pastors, I listen to them.
Well, I'm a church pastor too.
And you in the walk through so you've been there, man. I can already tell when I listen.
Man, let me tell you something. The streets prepare you for church. The streets is a ministry, brother. Okay? If you can't handle the ministry of the streets, you can't handle the ministry of God. Because it prepares you. Okay? It prepares you. Man, let me tell you something. Because I love God, I ain't forgot my street. I ain't forgot my thug. I ain't forgot how to use my weapon. I will kill you in the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
Before I let you, let me tell you something, man. I will not be a slave. I will not let you abuse me. God made me a man. Jesus had some thug in him, man. When Jesus went to the temple and he turned the table, I believe Jesus was cussing in the cuss words that they had. Jesus didn't have my words to say. But Jesus was angry at the people for cheating the people. And that's what God is angry now. He's angry at these churches robbing you and telling you, let's go to heaven. Let's fly away and be arrested. I don't want to fly away and be arrested. That means I got to die, brother. I got to go by the funeral home.
Let me speak this in about the cussing thing.
Brother, I gotta let you go. My phone's ringing. Don't worry about the cussing thing. I don't cuss. Me and Peter brothers. And just like Peter, I'll cut your head off and throw it at your dying body. Thank you, brother. Well, okay. Don't let your pastor tell you, peace, be still. That's when my troubles come. Peace, be still. But when you're trying to come at me, I'm going to use my, as what Jim said, my piece of steel. You better hear me. My friends Smith and Weston, my Uncle Glock, we ready for this thing. We got to get ready. But for us to get ready, we as a race of people must come together. Go ahead.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, Rita?
Go ahead, baby.
I'm a fan. I am a huge fan.
And who are you, baby?
My name is Bless. I'm popular demand. I just told you in the chat that I'm an atheist. Now, I'm not trying to convert anybody to atheism. I know that. Not going to happen. But I do want to thank you for not letting these people be sheep and blind when they're going against the oppressor or anybody else. You better defend yourself. That is crazy. You keep turning the other cheek. You only got 2 damn cheeks. And you only going to slap me once because I'm going to slap you back. That's all I wanted to say. You keep doing the good work. I see you. I will donate to you. I don't give no other. I always said I will never give another preacher money. I will pay you because you do the right things in the community and you not just talk. You about action. And you stay blessed, brother.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, sir.
All right. And she says she's an atheist. I'm not here to try to convert her. Conversion is a personal thing. I believe in God. You know, that's all right. That's all right. Because whether you're atheist or whether you are a believer, if you are black, we've got to get on the accord of knowing that what is happening in this country is about us. Let me tell you something about this election. This election ain't about Biden. It's about you. It ain't about the next 4 years. It's about what black folk going to be doing for the next 40 years. Are we going to rescind ourselves back in history? I keep trying to tell you that your oppressor will never be your deliverer. Go ahead.
Yes, sir, brother pastor. Man, I believe that Donald Trump, man, will lose this election decisively. And the reason why I feel like this is because, and I've heard you say this on a few occasions, that Biden really is the same thing as Trump. And I think that many white people kind of think the same thing. And I also feel like many white people are really just tired of Donald Trump. They're tired of the embarrassment that it brings. They're tired of what he's doing to the presidency. So I feel like that will lead to a lot of more support for Biden. Because really, if you think about it, being a Democrat and being a Republican wasn't really a big
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that was basically a nice way to say, I don't want a black man to be my president. So instead of having to say that, you heard white people, many whites say that I just don't support the Democratic idea or agenda. And again, to me, that was just a nice way of saying that I don't want a black man as my leader. So I think, again, that Biden will win this election. I'll say this finally, too, that we do have to prepare, brother. But because if Trump loses this election, I feel that there's something major going to take place. So we do have to prepare, but not only do we have to prepare buying bullets and firearms, man, but we got to unify. We have to prepare economically. We have to prepare, man, mentally. We have to prepare, man, with resources and a game plan. Because, I mean, what good is going to do to ride around with a Draco or AK-47 and you don't know who the enemy is? So we really do have a lot of planning, brother, and a lot of looking into the future, man, and figuring out what we're going to have to do.
I agree with you, brother. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Yeah. No argument with me on that at all. Baton Rouge, you were trying to call me. Now may be a great time for you to jump on in here like now. Understand that this country is not your country. See, I see y'all dressing up for the 4th of July, and the guys that wrote the Declaration of Independence were all slave owners. They all had slaves. Your Constitution still calls you chattel property. You're 3/5 of a human. Okay? Don't y'all worry about who the atheist is. That ain't even the issue. Okay? Or Baton Rouge. Okay. Understand that the white folk that you in love with never took that out of the Constitution. They won't take that out of the Constitution. So legally, slavery still exists. And then when they enslave your mind, they got you in chains. They got you as slaves now without a chain. You follow their lead. Let's go. What part of New York? Oh, Louisville, Kentucky.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead.
There will be no race war. The heart of the wicked will melt.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
My name is Brother Strong.
Now give me. Where in Memphis? Where in Memphis? Sir, hush. Where in Memphis were you born?
I was born in Lemoyne Garden, 990 E. Lemoyne Drive.
And you don't believe that will be a race war?
There will be no race war.
Why?
Because good will overcome wickedness. The heart of the wicked is going to melt, my brother. The heart of wickedness is going to melt. We wrestle not with flesh and blood.
Sir, you sure are. You don't come preaching no bullshit to these people tonight.
You don't believe in God, my brother.
Okay, I believe in God. I believe in God. But I don't believe in that bullshit that you saying. You quoting some scripture, nigga. Nigga, you quote.
You don't have no weapons, dude.
I don't.
You don't have shit.
Well, motherfucker, fuck you. Fuck you and let the white man fuck you in your ass. Cause he done fucked your head up, ignorant ass white nigga. Shut it. Nigga, you ain't shit. You want to quote scripture to me. Violence is all the way through scripture. War is all the way through scripture. And you one of them niggas in the church that you can be at the church. No way, you wouldn't last one Sunday here. That ignorant shit. And you the very nigga that's gonna be calling for strong black folk to save your black ass when the white man is ready to pin your motherfucking ass to the wall. Fuck your head up good. They love us. The Lord gonna keep the white man from me. He's going to save me. Nigga, don't call me back. I don't want to talk to you. Dumb motherfucker. And you the type of nigga that the white folk love. Nigga, you crazy. We ain't gonna have no race war. Don't use the term Uncle Tom because you don't know what you're using. When you read the story, Uncle Tom is not the one that you should be talking about. You talk about Sambo. Sambo is the person. Uncle Tom is the name of the book. Let's go to Columbus, Georgia. Is it time for me to go yet?
6 minutes.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Dumb motherfucker. Well, you didn't come in and say it. You can think this thing is a joke. Louisville, Kentucky, I don't want to talk to you. Why the fuck you keep calling, motherfucker? Ain't y'all got enough going on in Louisville? Go to Brianna's house and check the house out and do some shit. Quit wasting my motherfucking time calling me. Scary ass nigga. You one of them scary ass niggas. Scary. You rather pick up a Bible than pick up a gun. You rather get down on your knees and stand up and be a man. Damn. Damn. It's a sad state that we find many of our black people in. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Shame, shame, shame. I don't understand. I don't understand.
To accept, press 1.
Go ahead with what you got to say.
What's going on, Daddy?
Fine, sir. Go ahead.
I just want to say we need to speak to get that information, man.
I can't hear you, bro. Speak up.
I'm saying we need to get that information. I'm tired of all these black people dying. You know.
What he said?
We need to stick together as a nation. Tired of all the black people dying.
Well, man, we're tired of dying, but we the ones killing us.
Right. And I don't be liking that crap, man, but things won't change until we change ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, things won't change until we change ourselves.
Well, brother, we've got to be on that mission of saving ourselves every day.
Right. Now, I'm down here in Columbus, Georgia, you know, and we got a lot of black crime a lot down here. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you see a white cop kill a black officer, you know what I'm saying? If they make it right, but you got black folks killing black folks all the time, man, in Columbus.
Right.
You know, so I can see what you're saying over that.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. You have a great night, my brother.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hey, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. We'll do it again at 1 p.m. or midday with the pastor. Okay, midday with the pastor. Then we'll do it again tomorrow at 7. Ooh, tomorrow's Friday. Fuck you, Friday. And there are so many fuckable situations. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of the show on tonight. And I invite you back at 1 p.m. in the midday Central Standard Time to be a part. And then I try to do an hour on Friday nights, but we might get into 2 hours. But I hope that some of this information is going forth and that we're preparing ourselves mentally as well as physically for battle. That there becomes a unification of us and we start to respecting and loving each other. That's what I think, that's one of the things that I think we have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thaddeus Augustus Matthews. I'm Mabel's boy. I'm tired. You got the button ready to go? Just push. Well, that means I can say good night. Bye.